Hey, I'm Olivia Rodrigo, and today I'm going to be walking you guys through my beauty routine. This is the kind of thing that I do every day. I like to keep it pretty simple, so let's get started. So the first thing that I do, I love these like Ollie gummies. I'm obsessed with them. I started taking them a year ago and I actually think that my hair really improved. They're also just delicious, and also the highlight of my morning is like eating 2 of these because they're so yummy. It's the first thing I do. The next thing that I do is wash my face. Epion's Milky Lotion Cleanser a month or so ago. I had like the worst case of dermatitis, so I just broke out all around my mouth and it was awful. I think it was like wearing masks a lot and also using a bunch of products that irritated my skin. And so my dermatologist said, okay, like cut everything out of your skincare routine, just wash your face. And that's sort of why my skincare and makeup routine and stuff is so simple. I think less is more with skincare a lot of the time. My skin is all right. I am a teenager, I'm 18, and so I feel like I cannot expect to have perfect skin all the time. It's pretty good, all things considered, but I definitely have my moments. My skin loves breaking out like on my chin and on my nose. The masks definitely don't help with the acne. Okay. Now we're gonna start to get into the real skincare of it. I have my cute little Glossier bag. So I'm gonna first start with this Ordinary serum. People always make fun of me for it, but I always like, I always like go like that, and I don't put it on my hands, which I don't know why. It's just so much fun to do it like that. I don't know. Next thing I'm gonna use is this Gua Sha, which is this pretty purple color that I love. I kind of just started recently doing this year, and it's like really relaxing. Sometimes I do this also at like the end of the day when I am taking the makeup off. Self-care has become super important to me lately. Doing your makeup, or you're doing your skincare, you're taking a shower and taking care of your hair or whatever, you're not on your phone and you're like by yourself and you can kind of really recharge. That's really important to me. I love alone time. I'm very much an introvert, and so doing stuff like that really helps like energize me for, you know, whatever I'm doing in my work or in my, you know, life. I have the most peely lips for some reason. Like my lips aren't like chapped, but they'll just peel all the time. And so lip scrubs really help. Let's see. I love lip scrubs too because they're usually just like sugar and lemon and they taste so good. Like some of it like accidentally gets in your mouth and it's like totally intentional because it's delicious. Okay, lips have been scrubbed. The next thing I do is I will put on some chapstick. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get started with makeup now. This is the BB cream that I always use, and I always put it on with my fingers. I used to do it with beauty blenders and stuff like that, but I never washed them and like actually took care of them, so they would just harbor bacteria and my skin would freak out. So I just use my fingers most of the time. I'm actually going to pin my bangs back too. I just sort of like to keep it like really natural and glowy. Like Billie Eilish's makeup, she always just looks like she's like glowing and perfect. Cool, okay, the next thing I'm going to use is the Glossier Stretch Concealer. This is in the shade G10. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It goes on like butter. One of my friends uses this and I was like at her house and we were like doing makeup and she put this on me and I was like, what is this? This is the greatest. It's just super subtle. That's like sort of what Glossier does best. So the next thing I'm gonna do is bronzer. I really like using bronzer to kind of make you look tan and sun-kissed. I've always had this little birthmark. People are always like, oh, I gotta cover up that little thing. And I'm like, no, leave it. I just really like it. Blush next. I'm just gonna do like a little. I used to never wear blush when I was younger. I was like, blush, why would I want to make my face red? I'm like trying to take the redness out of my face. And now it's my favorite thing and I wear so much blush. Like sometimes I like need to tone it down. I just think it makes you look like so awake and happy or something. Cute. The next thing I do is highlighter. Just do like a little on the apples of my cheeks. And sometimes I'll even, just going highlighter crazy today. Sometimes I'll like put it like in the corner of my eye. I don't know if you can tell, it's like very subtle, but I know it's there. Next, we're gonna fill in my brows. Oh my gosh, when I was younger, when I was like 14 or so, I was obsessed with doing makeup, and I would do the craziest makeup. I would do like contour where it was just lines, 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 winged eyeliner that went like crazy in this direction, had like thick brows and like overlined lips. So bad. I'm so glad that my mom like didn't let me go out anywhere looking like that, but that was me like doing my expression and doing what I loved, I guess. But I definitely have toned it down a lot since then. That's been a part of growing up, and you know, I'm still gaining confidence in how I look, and probably still will be for, you know, a very long time. Next, I'm going to do the Glossier Boy Brow, which is the most iconic Glossier product in my opinion. I love this stuff. When I was younger, I used to like take a spoolie and spray hairspray on it and then like do my brows that way. The thing about Boy Brow that's so great is it does that job, and it also doesn't flake and get all like white and crusty. And like, look at it, makes my brows look like so thick. Love that. This is one of my fave products. I'm gonna use the Glossier Pro Tip liquid eyeliner. I love doing liquid eyeliner, it's my favorite. I love elongating my eyes. I'm very nervous because sometimes it really works and sometimes it really doesn't. So if I have a bad eyeliner day today, just bear with me. I'll take it off and do it again. I usually start by doing the wing first and then everything else that comes after. The biggest thing with liquid eyeliner for me is that it doesn't drop or smudge, and it also has a really great applicator. Love this stuff. Very recently, I started doing makeup just like for myself. Making decisions for yourself and by yourself is something that we're all sort of learning how to do. And I think makeup is an extension of that. Okay, so now I did the wings. They're like not super perfect, but it's okay. When we do the mascara, it like makes it better. So once I've done the wings, then I'm gonna like do the line to it. Eyelines are sisters, not twins. I always tell myself this when I'm doing it. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's fine. Nobody's face is actually symmetrical. So next I'm going to curl my lashes, which is a very essential step, like my favorite step. I love curling my lashes. I always have to curl my lashes by myself. Anytime I'm like sitting in a makeup chair and other people want to curl my lashes, I get freaked out. It's such a weird contraption. Last thing, I'm actually gonna take these off. I don't need these anymore. Not last thing, one of the last things, I'm gonna apply some mascara. The next thing I'm gonna do is lips, and I'm going to use this Glossier Ultra Lip. So the Ultra Lip has hyaluronic acid in it also, which is great because it keeps your lips moisturized, which is very important for me. I love how it's buildable. Like, I love the natural color of my lips. This just sort of accentuates that. It doesn't try to like cover it up or put a new color on top of it. It just emphasizes what you got. The shade is Ember. I love this shade. It's like a little mauve-y thing. Okay, cool. So my makeup is pretty much done. The next thing that I do is like my hair. My hair's like a little curly right now. So I do it like from far away though, because it gets white. Okay, there you go. Just like rub it in so it's not all white on your scalp. Dry shampoo is very important to me because I have the most oily hair, and now with the masks too, like sometimes I'll have like a mask and sunglasses on, and so like the only thing that you can see is my hair. The other day I was like going through like a drive-through and I had mask and sunglasses on, and somebody was like, "Oh, I really like your song." And I was like, "Oh my God, like you can tell like that it's me, like the mask and the sunglasses." So maybe it was the hair. So definitely gonna take really good care of my hair. Something that I really love also, hair oil. Put a little bit on my fingertips. I think the biggest thing I've learned in makeup is less is more, especially with me. I think just accentuating your natural features is always the move, and always when I feel the most confident. I really love putting on makeup, and it's this really awesome ritual for me, and it's so much fun, and it's something that me and my friends do. And I think at the root of your beauty routine should just be, you know, enjoyment and, you know, just doing it for your own self-confidence. That's definitely what I've learned to do, and it's the best. Thank you guys so much for watching my beauty routine. I had so much fun. I sometimes do my makeup in my mirror at home and pretend that I'm doing one of these, so I actually got to do it for real today, which is really fun. Yeah, I hope you have the best day. Mwah.